Hello everybody and welcome back to PMGT 1030, week 6. Whoop whoop. Awesome. Okay, new movie quote this week. Name it in the discussion board, the Q&A portion if you can. Preferably, again, without a Google search. So in what movie did they say, "Destiny, destiny, no escaping it for me, destiny"? You get the point. As said over and over again. Name that movie for Molnar bucks, which are worth nothing. But I'm willing to give you 1,000 Molnar bucks with a redeemable value of nothing. Thank you, though, for playing. So this week we'll talk about the sources of competitive advantage, especially as it applies to industries subject to rapid technological change. And then we'll turn it over to a discussion of mature organizations and their destiny. Not always so good. So to begin with, innovation is a key strategic variables, right? The industries are predominantly emerging industries whose existence is a result of innovation. We see that all the time. We see that innovation continues to apply and contribute to the principal dimension of competition. We see in electronics. You can list a dozen examples, I've no doubt, in chemicals, in aerospace, and pharma, especially if you're in the St. Louis area and you happen to work at Mallinckrodt, for example, the pharmaceutical company. So this week, please focus in that portion of the lesson on the link between innovation and the competitive advantage. And ask yourself, what is the profitability of innovation? An important point to ask, especially as you're doing your feasibility study in the early portion of the planning stages as a project manager. Ask yourself, what alternatives are there to exploit an innovation that your project may have come up with? And understand the first mover advantage, okay? We'll look at the Tesla Motors case this week. Really, it's slightly different insofar as it does not involve a new invention, right? Electric cars have been around for a long time, or at least, I'm going to say since the beginning of the 20th century. But it's very good for addressing the challenges of an innovative technology-based startup facing established giants. And it may, in future courses, apply to part 2 of this week, which is addressing the strategy for mature industries, including those in decline. Tesla, at this point, has never turned a profit. Elon Musk has had issues over the past year where he's threatened to take the company private again from public, etc., really causing some instability. I myself considered buying one for a long time, but won't now until Tesla becomes more stable from a leadership perspective. I have to know that it's going to be around if I need to get repairs. Otherwise, everybody else will go, we can't touch that. Or that's going to cost you an arm and a leg. And I can only do that twice. That was a joke. So this is really one of the shortest chapters in the book. And really it's there to complement and discuss and integrate the strategies for emerging and technology-based industries. No really new fundamental concepts added. But it's important to understand about mature industries and what goes right or worse, wrong. So mature industries are conventionally thought of as stable, right? With low rates of technological change as a result of market saturation, perhaps, or a slowing of their innovation and the spirit of innovation. Yet, beyond these simple generalities I just made, the key feature of mature environments is their diversity. Some of the commodity business, metal containers, energy, iron, steel, tires, airlines, yet others are highly differentiated. Management consulting, musical instruments, and other specialty retailing. Walk the Central West End anytime just to find specialty retailing. It's all around us. So one of the most valuable learning objectives, in my view, in this topic is to challenge the concept of maturity through emphasizing the potential for strategic innovation. While the potential for technological innovation may be limited, mature industries typically have tremendous opportunities for strategic innovation. Starbucks has done this in coffee shops. Capital One has done it in credit cards. Southwest has done it in the airline industry, etc., etc., etc. Hence, this topic offers an opportunity to explore strategic innovation and introduce concepts such as the business model innovation, organizational ambidexterity, and dynamic capabilities, to name a few. I recommend, if this topic interests you, and I hope it does, because it has played an important role in every business I've been in since my Air Force career, including my time at St. Louis University. And it's a book called Blue Ocean Strategy. Blue Ocean Strategy. Very important. It's just recommended reading. I offer that up to you. Okay, so now this week, I want you to make sure you do this readings, then do the lecture, and with the slides, of course, answer the discussion board, and your next business case in a couple of pages. Okay? Thank you very much. I look forward to seeing you online. Write if I can be of further assistance. Otherwise, feel free to ask questions in the Q&A section. And a reminder, students, if you already know the answer and you're reading it, go ahead and respond to your fellow students. That's our area to help each other. Okay? Thanks so much.